Well into the year 2014, creationists still misinform and dishonestly promote their mere religious beliefs as scientific fact, and yet they fail to produce any empirical evidence for their claims, nor do they provide any theories, models, or laws to complement any data that they may have, or to simply establish the explanatory, predictive, and practical uses that creationism supposedly has. In the meantime, evolutionary biology continues to benefit from evolution's uses as a theory, and evidence in support of evolution only continues to increase in both quality and quantity. To alleviate this non-trivial difference in scientific validity, I propose the following challenge to any creationist watching. This is a fairly fundamental issue with the chronology proposed by young Earth creationism, and solving it should assist in returning the concept to mainstream science. Young Earth creationists believe that all kinds, or barrowmans, of organism were created miraculously within the past 10,000 years. About 4,000 years ago, according to the consensus provided by various so-called creationist academics, Noah's flood took place. In order to escape the irresponsible and immoral mass annihilation of everything soon to be initiated by the Christian God, which had been prepared for from before Adam and Eve's creation, Noah was ordered to build an impossible ship called the Ark and fill it with multiple specimens of every animal, with 2 being the lowest number and 14 being the highest. According to creationists, to reduce the number of animals being placed on the Ark, only single barrowmans were placed on, and not every single species. They also couldn't be marine life, as if Noah didn't realize they would all die too, or maybe he just ran out of money for an aquarium. I'd calculate how many animals would have been on the Ark if creationists, and more specifically, barrowmanologists, provided a practical definition of barrowmans or kinds so that I could figure out how many there were. But they still haven't after years of being asked repeatedly, so we'll have to assume that there were just a bloody lot of them. It's worth noting that creationists often leave out the fate of all plants, fungi, marine life, bacteria, and protozoa, which were never allowed on the Ark, and would have been consequently completely obliterated by the overwhelming water pressure and unprecedented flood damage. Oops. After the inevitable 100 or so years of incest, and a remarkable achievement in overcoming genetic bottlenecks, creationists believe rather ironically that every modern species evolved afterwards between the flood and now, through so-called microevolution, even though this would be by definition macroevolution. So, my challenge to creationists is as follows. Provide an explanation as to how life managed to evolve many times faster than current evolutionary theory predicts is possible, and why it is no longer evolving at that speed, if at all. And if you can, please provide evidence that this mass evolution has occurred. If you prefer, please propose an alternative mechanism and show that said mechanism is real using evidence. God and Jesus are not mechanisms. If you believe they did it, explain how they did it. Remember, this is only one issue of many regarding creationism. Solving it will not prove creationism or address every other problem, but successfully solving it will return some credibility to the concept, as it will show that creationists are not only willing to show enthusiasm for honest discussion, but also have some evidence and an actual testable hypothesis for the first time in ever. To attempt to answer the challenge, please put your answer in a comment below or create a video reply and link it in the comments of this video. If you are not a creationist, you can instead share the video so that more creationists get the word. As always, thanks for watching and feel free to like and subscribe, and thank you to the 100 and counting people who have subscribed already. There will be lots more to come and your continuing support ensures it.